Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well wherever you are. Before we get started, I would just like to say a big thank you for all the love and support for my previous videos. Today I will be making chicken and vegetable spring rolls, the best you ever tasted. So let's get started. Okay, so in a pan I've put 4 tablespoons of oil. To this I'm going to add 4 medium onions cut finely. I'm going to give this a mix. So I'm going to saute the onions until they're nice and soft. Okay, so the onion is nice and soft. As you can see, I haven't put too much oil in it. You don't want too much oil in because it's just going to make your spring rolls very soggy. So you need to put just a bit of oil in. So to this I'm going to add 3 kg of chicken breast, which I've cut into small pieces, and I've marinated it in some yogurt, 6 tablespoons of yogurt and 2 tablespoons of lemon, and I've left it for about an hour. So now I'm going to put this chicken into here. Just going to give this a mix now. Okay, so just gave that a good mix now. I mean, you need to marinate your chicken because it takes all the smell away from the chicken. So now I'm going to cook this until it's fully cooked, until the chicken is fully cooked. I mean, you can add a little bit of water if you need to make sure the chicken is fully cooked. Okay, so the chicken is coming along nicely. I've not put any water in this. I mean, it's left its own water, and I've put yogurt in it when I marinated it, so it's going to cook inside this its own water. So I'm just going to let it cook now until it's fully cooked. But if you feel the chicken is not done, you can add more water to yours. Okay, so the chicken is now done. So I've been cooking this for about 20 minutes now. So it should look something like this once it's done. Okay, as you can see, it's nicely cooked now. So to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of salt. Salt you can put according to your own taste. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of red chilies. 2 tablespoons of haldi. 2 tablespoons of green chilies, which I've crushed inside a food processor. I mean, likewise with chilies, you can put according to your own taste. So now I'm just going to give this a good mix, and I'm going to cook it for about 2 minutes. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes now. So to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cumin powder, 2 tablespoons of powdered coriander. Going to give this a good mix. Okay, so now I'm going to add half a kg of peas, which I've boiled, 1 kg of sweet corn, which I've boiled, and I'm just going to give this a mix. I'm going to add 2 kgs of potatoes, which I've cut and boiled. Just going to give this a good mix now. Okay, so now I'm going to cook this for about 3 minutes for all the ingredients to mix nicely into the potatoes and the sweet corn and the peas. Okay, so that's been cooking for about 3 minutes now. I'm going to add some coriander to this. I'm going to add some fresh coriander. Just going to give this a mix. Okay, so I've mixed that all together now. I mean, I've made a big batch because I'm going to make spring rolls for Ramadan. I mean, with this mixture that I've made, you can make about over 100 spring rolls. I mean, they're ideal. You can make them and put them inside the freezer and use them whenever you need. So now I'm just going to let this mixture cool down. You need to make sure before you start filling the spring rolls in, your mixture is nice and cool. I mean, if you add hot mixture to your spring rolls, once you fry them, your spring rolls will crack and break. So you need to make sure the mixture is nice and cold. So I'll just wait for the mixture to get cold now. Okay, so I'm going to be using these spring roll pastries. I mean, these have 40 inside them. So you need to make sure you defrost these before you use them. Otherwise, you won't be able to separate them. Okay, so once you've separated them, you need to put them in a damp cloth so they won't dry out. And just make sure you cover it from the top as well. Okay, so I've just pulled the pastries apart from each other and I've just put them in a damp cloth. You need to make sure you put them in a damp cloth because they're going to dry out. So now we're just going to make the flour mixture to seal the spring rolls. Okay, so I have some plain flour in a bowl here. I'm going to add some water to this and make a thin paste with this. Okay, so once it's mixed, it should look something like this. You just need a thick consistency. I mean, this works like a glue, so it just helps the spring rolls to stick together properly. So let's get started filling the spring rolls in. Okay, so I've just put one sheet of the pastry on my worktop. Just going to fold this corner up to here. Okay, so to this I'm going to add the mixture. So now I'm just going to add the mixture in here now. You don't want to add too much and you don't want to add too little. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on top of here like this, and this on the other side like that, and then I'm just going to roll it out. Okay, so now once it's rolled up to there, so I'm just going to get my brush and I'm just going to put the flour mixture on top of there and then just going to roll this. You go, that just seals the spring roll. So now I'm just going to make the rest exactly the same way as I've made these. Okay, so these are done now. They're ready to be fried. I mean, you can put these inside the freezing bag and freeze them. They're ideal for Ramadan. I mean, okay, so in a pan, I've just heated some oil up. To this, I'm just going to add the spring rolls and fry them until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, so I'm just going to turn these over now. Okay, so these are done now. As you can see, they're nice and golden brown. So I'm just going to take them out. Okay, so I've just taken them out the oil and I've just put them on some kitchen towel just to drain all the grease out. Okay, so the spring rolls are now ready to be served. You can serve them with any dip you like. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.